Okay, what's up, guys? It's Troy D. Welcome back to the channel. Troy D 24/7 Mall on point reviews all day, every day. We're back with a very special perfume. Very special, okay? This one here is probably at the top of the niche food chain in terms of expensive, exclusive, hard to get, whichever. And there also is a lot of mystery about this brand. You don't see Facebook groups about it. There is not a lot of people talking about it like, oh yeah, I have this, and five other people do. Very, very few people have this. Or maybe there's a silent majority that I don't know, or silent minority. Let me know if you own this. But today we are lucky to review this awesome perfume. This is called Spirit of Dubai Meydan by Nabeel. We're gonna go through this video, through this fragrance. Definitely we are very privileged to have this. This is actually sent to me by a friend, Noel, and I want to thank Noel for sending this over, for sharing the passion with us, sharing one of his favorite perfumes. But before that, guys, we're going to hit the music. All right, we're back. Spirit of Dubai Meydan. Okay, so Spirit of Dubai there's a lot of mystery about this brand, okay? Why? Because it's on a certain price point that really, like, it's leaps and bounds over your average perfume. I mean, even if you you buy like Parfums de Marly and stuff like that, Amouage, this is sort of like on a next level. It's like $490 or $450, I believe. And then they have a second generation, which is $1,200. I mean, it's ridiculous. And not a lot of people own it because there's not a lot of info, and when there's not a lot of info, well, you'll have to go blind. And if you're wagering $400 something, it's very tough to go blind. But luckily, again, we got friends of the channel that are here to help out. They want to share the passion. And by the way, let me just say this: if you want to be featured on the channel, if you have like a YouTube channel, or you have an Instagram, and you have samples of stuff that I haven't reviewed, guys, hit me up on my Instagram and let me know. And if you send some samples to me, I'll feature you on the channel as well, or I'll mention it as well. Anyways, let's go through this. So Spirit of Dubai Meydan is by Nabeel. Nabeel is a Middle Eastern brand that basically makes both cheap, like affordable ones. I know this because I was able to get an Nabeel back in the day that smells exactly like Ombre Nomad. It's discontinued. For cheap and expensive, Middle Eastern perfumes. Spirit of Dubai obviously is their expensive side of it, or ultra expensive. Okay, now this thing won best presentation. It won an award, Spirit of Dubai, and I'll show you why. Let me just move some stuff out of the way. Okay, so check this out, guys. Boom. Look at that. Look at that presentation on that. It's got gold design right here, gold chain. But the thing that's absolutely wonderful is that it comes with a carry case, a protective hard shell carry case. It's almost like a flask, right? It looks like a flask, but this is like really, really protective case right here. And it's got this opening where you see the logo, because all the Spirit of Dubai ones have this kind of like a characteristic area here that you would know, like which Spirit of Dubai do you own. This one is Meydan with the horseshoe. I believe Meydan is either racetrack or horse. It's either, okay, but it's a horseshoe. So let's open this up. Look at that suede interior, like a car. And here's the bottle itself. Just wonderful looking. Look at this. It's got some bling bling at the top. Leather right here. Horseshoe. Spirit of Dubai Meydan. $425 on the Spirit of Dubai website. Crazy. Okay. So what is Meydan? Meydan is basically a leather offering by Spirit of Dubai. Okay, without a doubt. Now you guys know I recently reviewed Green Sapphire by Boudicca the Victorious, and I said that that was kind of like a chic style. It had some cashmeran in it. It was very like super uber manly. I would say that, well, this one has cashmeran too, and I would say that this one right here is also for the Uberman. And I know we have a huge population of listeners and viewers that are into the Uberman category of fragrances. This one right here is definitely on the Uberman category because it has cashmeran, it has leather, and it is very, very intense. To me, okay, to me personally, this is a one spray. Okay. Noel said 2 sprays on the colder weather. I don't know, guys. 1 spray for me. Now, one thing I'll say, because I do know hype, is that this will be so harsh if you spray it on your wrist like a test or in a test strip and you stick your nose in, is gonna be freaking harsh. It's I've heard people say that it's like almost like a gunmetal smell, right? And I can get that is because you're sticking your nose in it, right? And there's just a lot of stuff in this that's basically green and herbaceous. You have like cypress, you have geranium, you have like 2 layers of cypress actually. You got cypress in the base notes and the middle notes. I don't know if that's called double cypress, but like, dude, cypress, geranium, pine, everything is herbaceous. You know what I mean? It's got styrax, and if you stick your nose, like I said, you're gonna get this like heavy dose of like green, piney, maybe even medicinal. And then if you add that with the leather, it might be harsh. Okay, so wifey hates this one. Wifey hates this one. But that's just because, like I said, I just like a few weeks ago, I just kept testing it. She hates this one. But I will say this, if you spray this 1 spray and you walk outside in the air and the breeze and everything, it totally reveals itself a little bit differently. Okay, I will say that, because the moment I start going outside, the layers started peeling out. You know what I mean? It's almost like like a timed release drug. You know what I'm saying? It like certain layers start releasing. It's not like all at the same time, which is why it's harsh if you just smell it. Like you spray it on a surface and you smell it. It's different. It's like you're asking for it, everything at once. But if you go outside in the nice air, dude, it's totally different, right? So I will say this, that there are some notes here that makes this really more rounded, and in that case, that those notes are lavender, saffron, and tobacco. And the tobacco here is under the radar, guys, for sure. The tobacco, the lavender, and the saffron makes it somewhat, sort of like a pleasing scent. It kind of like rounds it out from being this uber manly, bitter cashmere leather combination, hardcore. It kind of like rounds it out. But make no mistake, this is very green and very herbaceous. It's a green and herbaceous leather. It is one of the most masculine perfumes that I've ever had, and it's like Green Sapphire would be another one that kind of goes into that category. Maybe Clive X, but like, yeah, this one is really like for the Uberman, and maybe chic style as well. Because let's not forget, this is still Spirit of Dubai. At the end of the day, this represents the Arab, United Arab Emirates, one of the Emirates in the UAE. Okay. The performance of this is truly beastly, as they say. And it lasts very, very long. It's just like a 1 spray deal. So if you're ordering the $425 big bottle, I don't know how Noel was able to kill this one. I believe he decanted some of these. I decanted some of these too. But I'm saying that 425 is gonna last you a long time. Because 1 spray, seriously, that's it. It'll last you a while. Okay. The There's also like a bunch of really nice base notes here: amber, musk, sandalwood, patchouli, vanilla. I mean, this is one of those that's like, it has almost all the notes a la Roja, where it's like a ton of notes. But here, guys, because like I said, this is a leather frag. The leather reigns supreme here. Leather, cashmere, that kind of deal. But little bit of saffron, little bit of like lavender to sort of make it a little bit sweeter, a little bit more appealing, and then a ton of green. Okay, so this is for, I'm telling you, this is a man's man. We already know, total green notes. That's a man's man perfume. As you can see, the whole case is also green. Totally green, totally leather, cashmere, with a little bit of lavender, a little bit of tobacco in there. And again, you gotta give this a chance to get out in the air. Okay, so if you ever test this, guys, maybe spray it on your wrist and walk outside. Don't spray it on your wrist and stick your nose in, because you're gonna get a heavy dose of all of it. Okay, all of it. And it's gonna be very hard to make a decision, based on that. You gotta spray it in your hand, spray it on yourself, walk around, and get a feel of it. Okay, but this is definitely man's man perfume. A lot of people love this one because, like I said, there's a population of guys that are into this stuff. Okay. Is it for me? I mean, I would say, like, for me, it's same as Green Sapphire, which is like, glad to have it, glad to use it someday, but not all the time. Noel said he gets a lot of compliments for Meydan. I could see that, because it's very manly, and like I said, it's different. Once it sprays out of your skin, it's up in the air. It's a little bit different, okay, than the what they say. It's like a gun oil or gunmetal smell. Okay, it's quite different. All right. And we're gonna review a bunch of other ones. Noel was so nice because he gave me a Spirit of Dubai Discovery set. We are also currently splitting Turath, which is coming next week. So we're gonna review Turath. If you would like to get a decant of Turath, make sure you're on the Instagram, because there's only a few more slots left on Turath. But this one Meydan, like I said, thank you, Noel, for sending this to me. This is such a manly, beast mode leather perfume that I mean, this is definitely Dubai. That's what I gotta say. I mean, I'm a habitual Dubai person. I go there every now and then, and this smells Dubai to me. And as you guys know, in the Middle East, it's all about the beasts. You gotta get the beasts, because everybody else is wearing beast mode fragrances. That's how it is in the Middle East. Anything weaker is useless. All right, you gotta come in with some hardcore stuff. This is hardcore stuff, easily. Okay, all right, that's it, guys. Spirit of Dubai by Nabeel Meydan, amazing, crazy man perfume. Expect Turath next week, and expect me to go through the other ones. I'm liking them. This is very interesting. I'm liking them. And again, if you are in the $400 category, this should be like common to you at this point. If it is normal to you for you to spend $400 and up on fragrances, you're in the Roja category, you're in the Pico Via Dama category, the Boudicca category, this should be very, very common for you. It shouldn't shock you. This is only shocking if you're used to the 150 range. But when you go up to the novelty side of it, this is nothing. This is very common, okay, in terms of price. So I bet that, those who are into it for the novelty, you guys are going to be interested in that. I mean, just look at this. Super cool. Who wouldn't want to have this kind of presentation? Award winning, right? Okay, that's it, guys. Spirit of Dubai Meydan. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another awesome video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And again, thank you to Noel. See you guys soon.